The New York Knicks are making moves as Matt Ryan is already back with the team after being waived. Meanwhile, Boo Buie has been waived off of the New York Knicks, and we are also starting to see insider Ian Begley reveal the New York Knicks' potential signing plans and how TJ Warren could make his way to the New York Knicks, and we're going to break it all down. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Knicks Digest. It's Chris here. Happy holidays, everyone. Merry Christmas. Happy first day of Hanukkah. Let's get into it. Guys, if you guys are liking the content, make sure to subscribe. 26% of viewers watching this are subscribed right now. It's Christmas. Gift the subscription. But let's get into basketball now. That's what y'all are here for. Matt Ryan is back with the New York Knicks already. The Knicks waived Matt Ryan in order to get a spot for Landry Shamet, who is back from his dislocated right shoulder. And Matt Ryan now gets the chance to show up for the Knicks still, be on the bench like he was today in the Christmas Day game that we saw happen. And he was having a grand old time for himself, so he's on a two-way deal. He's got 45 days of eligibility to play with the New York Knicks, and the Knicks will probably use that in the sooner rather than the later, just while they're still dealing with the injury to Mitchell Robinson and not having a full lineup. They only have 13 guys right now because Mitch is out. Obviously, they only have 14 guys on roster because they can't afford a 15th man as of today, but that'll change as time goes on. There's multiple ways to see that change, and one of them involves for Precious Achiuwa, potentially trading away Precious Achiuwa or Jericho Sims. We will talk about Jericho Sims, but that'll be for another day, probably tomorrow. However, Matt Ryan is back with the New York Knicks, and the Knicks waived Boo Buie first, as Boo Buie was on a two-way deal. He was signed to a two-way deal after the New York Knicks signed Matt Ryan to a full non-guaranteed contract off of the two-way deal, and the Knicks picked up Boo Buie. Solid shooter at Northwestern, shot 42.3% from three in his final season there, 5-year college player, someone who the Knicks did have interest in, who they had interest in. I can't speak right now, guys. But where the Knicks are now, they don't need Boo Buie. He's a point guard. The Knicks don't need a point guard. They have Jalen Brunson, Deuce McBride, Cameron Payne, Tyler Kolek. They're good at the guard front. They really don't need another one, so Boo Buie ends up getting waived for not seeing a single minute playing for the New York Knicks. But he is someone who's on the Knicks G League team, and I think essentially they just tossed him the two-way deal, probably because they liked him. They saw something they liked, whether it was about the energy he brings in practice or something. The Knicks were fans of Buie, and that's why they brought him in. But they wanted Matt Ryan to stick around with the team. Tom Thibodeau is a fan of Matt Ryan, despite the fact that he didn't really give Ryan any real minutes. And now Ryan is back on a two-way contract. When the Knicks were playing the San Antonio Spurs today, earlier on Christmas, Matt Ryan was having a grand old time being there. He's a New Yorker. He went to Iona Prep, which is in Westchester. He's from Westchester. He'll play with the Westchester Knicks. He'll play or be on the Knicks roster, so he'll be with the Knicks bench at some points. Great shooter. Makes sense, the signing. Why go out there and get a new guy when you got a guy right there? And given Matt Ryan didn't exactly ball out with the New York Knicks when he was last here, or when he was here, the 27-year-old could not find his three-point shot, only shooting 21.4% from three this season. Had a negative 1.5 PER, and no PER is in the negative if you actually play real minutes, but since he played on the smaller minutes, that's why it happened. Negative 0.2 win shares. Didn't really have at all a great performance with the Knicks. Looked a little hesitant. Looked like he was losing his confidence knowing he was on a short leash. And he probably won't really see too many moments with the real Knicks lineup. Now, if the Knicks are up by a ton, they'll use him as one of the victory cigar guys, and it's better than nothing. I mean, again, he's a great shooter. Injuries happen. He has experience as an NBA role player last year with the New Orleans Pelicans, so there's a world where he could work his way back to the New York Knicks, but he just adds a little bit more depth. 6'6", can play kind of the three wing/forward positions of shooting guard, small forward, power forward. As I've said for a while now, there's 3.5 positions in basketball. There's point guard, there's center, there's wing, there's forward, and wings and forwards half the time are the same exact thing anyway. So there's really 3.5 positions in the game of basketball at this point. That's been the case for a very long time as well. Positions are used so kids can understand basketball. Now, Matt Ryan, that's also not my thought. That's by an NBA player. I want to say Richard Jefferson said that, but I can't remember exactly who, if I'm being honest. But look, Matt Ryan is someone who is important to the New York Knicks, and they like him. So I'm happy with the Knicks staying around with Matt Ryan. It makes sense. Now, Boo Buie, on the other hand, and you guys certainly can't see these numbers and probably can hardly see these, but Boo Buie with the NBA G League never played for the actual Knicks, but just on a two-way deal. He puts up 11.2 points per game in the G League with 3 assists and 3 rebounds. really 3.5 assists. His player impact rating is a 9.4, which is nothing special at all. And in the tip-off tournament and just in general this season, he hasn't been too special with the Westchester Knicks as well. Buie's a 6'2" guard. He's there as really a sharpshooter, but his shooting has not been there this season. He's only averaging 31% from three and is shooting under 40% from the field. Bue just, I don't want to go out there and like call him out, but there is just a world where maybe he's not an NBA level player, but maybe a G League level player. And maybe he is an NBA level player who's just finding his time. Look, Boo Buie is someone who essentially the Knicks have because they like something about him. Whatever it is, there's something to like about Boo Buie. The Knicks are very meticulous. They don't just sign guys to sign guys. They're not just signing Boo Buie because of his name is being fun. No, also his real name's Daniel, for anyone wondering. Shout out to his real name being Daniel Bue, just so you guys actually could learn a thing or two about him. But yeah, Boo, just someone who's kind of on the team. Probably good for the vibes. I have no problem with it. But let's get into something a little bit more exciting, which is the fact that TJ Warren, another guy with the Knicks G League, made a strong impression to NBA executives at the G League Showcase. Evan Sidery here, the Forbes insider, kind of hinting that TJ Warren is going to be making his way back into the NBA and off the G League. In the showcase, he averaged 25.1 points per game with nearly 7 rebounds and also with 2 steals on 64.4 true shooting percentage. And as our friend of the channel, Knicks Feed, said, the Knicks would have signed him a while ago, but it's too big of a cap hit considering he's a 10-year veteran. Once you're a 10-year NBA veteran, your veteran minimum contract goes up. It goes up every couple of years. 10-plus years, it's the highest it'll be. And because of that, the Knicks can't sign TJ Warren. They just can't. They don't have the money. They're not allowed to go into the second apron because of the Mikal Bridges trade, so they cannot sign TJ Warren. Now, Ian Begley was asked about this, and here's what Begley revealed. He said the Knicks can add a 15th player in early March when the player's prorated salary can fit under the $189.9 million team salary threshold, known as the second apron. The Knicks are capped at the second apron due to the Bridges trade, as I just said. So look, I expect the Knicks to want to sign TJ Warren. I think they like TJ Warren. I think their plans are for TJ Warren to be on the New York Knicks actual roster come the playoffs. He will be the guy who takes that 15th roster spot. He won't be the 15th man. He'll be like the 11th man. I mean, the 15th man I imagine is Pacome just because he's the youngest player. He's newly 19 still, and the Knicks love Pacome long term, but he's not here as a short-term option. Hukporti and Kolek are back there as well just because they're rookies. But I like TJ Warren as a player. I think he gives a lot to what the Knicks could use. They need a backup forward. They could use another 6'8", small forward, power forward type player. Now, given his three-point shooting is not excellent, but the man scores in the mid-range very well. He attacks well. He likes to score the ball. He plays solid defense as well. He would fit on the New York Knicks pretty well, if you ask me, and the Knicks could use him. And he's someone who the Knicks are an injury away from Warren getting actual minutes with the Knicks. The big thing with TJ Warren is he's injury prone. He's had some torn ACLs throughout his career. He's dealt with a bunch of injuries, and that's kind of prevented him from staying in the NBA longer. But he is going to find his way back there, which is very exciting. And I do expect it to be with the New York Knicks, unless another team decides, hey, we like what TJ Warren's producing. We're also a contender. We're going to tell TJ, hey, do you really want to wait for the Knicks in March when we could sign you and you could be back in the NBA today and have more stability because we have a better chance of giving you minutes? Very likely that Warren takes that option and gets the hell out of Westchester as soon as possible, which you have to respect. So there's a world where that happens as well. And if that happens, so be it. But I do hope that Warren sticks around long enough for the Knicks to sign him come March. That would be a great, great signing for the New York Knicks. And it gives Leon Rose a chance to go out and get that 15-man roster done. Now, also, to free up money earlier, they could trade away Jericho Sims or trade Precious Achiuwa, but that is a conversation for another day, a.k.a. tomorrow, December 26th. But, guys, I'm going to go enjoy some Christmas. Not that I'm not enjoying this. I say it all the time. I love talking. I love talking to you Knicks fans. But guys, I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to all. Happy first day of Hanukkah. Have a great day. Thank you for 10,000 subscribers. I can't stop saying it. It's the best thing ever. It's such a great feeling. It's all because of you guys. I appreciate every single person who has watched the video, liked the video, subscribed, commented. Even if it's a hate comment, I kind of find them funny at this point because there's nothing else I can do but laugh at it. So, guys, thank you for everything. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Go Knicks, baby.